Good morning, I am Rick Godley, and you are also looking at Sandra Jones. We're going to have an update on Project4Hope, a plethora of activities that are going on for everybody to participate. Stick and stay, share the message as well. It is push the button so you can be heard.
Speaking of pushing buttons.
Speaking of pushing the button, I am Rick Godley. It is 8:21, and we just fired up the live streams. And in the studio, Sandra Jones, no stranger to these confines. I don't know if this is your second visit or maybe third. Who cares, right?
Gosh, it's been a few.
It has been a few. Now, Project4Hope, why don't you tell folks what that is? Because I've been with you, I think, from the beginning. And it seems that there's some really major acceleration happening.
There is, and we are so excited because, so we've, I can't remember what I updated everybody on last time.
Just go with it.
But we got our septic system in, and that's a big thing. And we've got our 3 cabins out there. We're going to plan some work days now that the weather has cooled off. And we're working on getting our well system done. And, you know, with the acceleration, as you said, with things, we could possibly be housing some veterans before the end of the year. So we are so excited.
See, as you're talking, I'm showing up these tiny homes, and you just updated me because I have pictures of 2 of them. You said there's 3 of them. And so this site is 8 acres. It's south of Arcadia. It's already been purchased. The land is paid for. Explain that this is a tiny home veterans village for veterans and their families in a time of transition where they can keep their families together as opposed to a homeless shelter.
Right. Well, you just said it all. So
No, you've got to repeat it.
Okay, so yes, we have 8 acres. We have 3 cabins there now. We're working on a couple of more cabins to be put out there. We're working on getting some more land cleared for those cabins as well as our community center.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the veterans will come into the program and they will stay up 6 months. We can do longer if we need to, depending on how they're doing with their case management. And they will be able to stay there, and they will be able to stay there with their family if they're married and have a child or whatever. Instead of separating them, you know, a family unit is so important, and it's our support system when we have that. And when people don't have that support system, it tends to like leave holes in, you know, a person's life.
Yeah,
so if they are, you know, by themselves, then we'll be that support system for them as well.
And plus there'll be opportunities for programming because maybe during this time of transition, they want to go to another life focus. They've got to learn some skills.
Right. That's exactly right. So we'll have each veteran will have their case manager. They'll have counseling. They'll have job readiness. They'll have things that we don't really think about that we do every day, balancing a checkbook or budgeting, cooking classes. We have somebody that wants to volunteer to do cooking classes. Yeah, and things have just been happening so rapidly. Honestly, it's hard for me to keep up almost.
Well, you're doing great. You're doing great. We're here to help. Let's get started on that. First things first. By the way, anybody who's hearing this message for the first time, go to Project4Hope, the Facebook page, because that's a pretty comprehensive site on what you want, the visions, etc.
Right, it is. I have told some people that we don't have a website anymore. 1, it was costly. 2, I didn't have time to keep it up.
Right.
So everything goes through our social media now. So just look us up on Facebook. You can find us because we've gotten pretty big here lately.
Oh, yeah. And now the reason why I say that is there may be carpenters, there may be somebody that wants to write a check and just like, I'll take one house. How many homes do you envision to being on the present site?
We were told that we could put 20 houses out there, and it's because of, you know, the wells happen to be drilled and septic systems and stuff. There's only so much you can put on one property. So 15 to 20 is what we're looking at.
And sweat equity, although the temperature's changing. So, I mean, and I've been out there at times when I've seen carpenters, you know, donating their time to do this, or electricians to do that, or plumbers to do that. Those volunteer opportunities exist. Now, it takes money, and here's the fun part. People are willing to give money, but at the same time raise money First things first, the Louisiana Viking Feast. You want to go there?
Yeah, sure. Let's go there.
What do you give me the elevator speech? Even though I've been in on the planning of it, what is this thing?
Okay, I had not heard of it, and thanks to the guys at Two Warriors Meadery in West Monroe.
Veterans?
Yes, they are both veterans, a veteran-owned business. Y'all need to get out there and taste that mead. It's really good.
Daryl, did you bring any?
No.
Oh man, come on! What kind of a friend are
Sorry.
you? All right.
Anyway,
I drank it all.
so what they do is it is a Viking feast.
Mm-hmm.
It's we're gonna have, like, on Saturday we're gonna have costume contest. Easy for me to say. Axe throwing, great food. Turkey legs, Chef Pat Nolan's coming in with some authentic Viking stew, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. All the meads you can taste. We'll have.
What is mead?
Oh, I'm sorry for the people who don't know.
Wait, and I mean, go ahead. I like it. I don't know how to
Mead
explain it.
Is actually wine
Mm-hmm.
made from honey and fruit. It's so cool, and you can go there. They can give you tours and show how they make it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is really an awesome. It's kind of like a winery, only with honey and fruit.
Right, and it's in West Monroe, close to Trapp's
Right, it's-
restaurant, for people to understand that.
Right.
And again, and what I like about these two guys is they buy products locally.
Yes, they
And-
do.
and
They
you-
use our farmers, local farmers, for their blueberries, blackberries, everything that they do. They use local farmers, and it's 95 McClendon Avenue,
Okay.
West Monroe is the address. And so that's happening Saturday night. Oh, we'll also have a silent auction Saturday night. Well, Friday night, we will actually have a sit-down dinner. That is
A
the
royal court.
Royal Viking Court dinner, and we will have a live auction with Keith Babb, and we're really excited about that. We've got some great prizes coming up. I can't spill the beans
Don't
just
spill
yet.
the mead.
Don't spill the mead. But it's going to be a great time, and that's going to be at Chef Nolan's place at 125 St. John Street in Monroe. We have tickets. Tickets are $100 per night. That's Friday night
That's
and
right.
Saturday night. And
Limited.
limited,
on
yes.
Friday. I think Saturday too, or no?
Yes, Saturday's kind of limited.
Okay.
It's really going to depend on the weather. I
That's
hope.
right, that's right.
We can do about 1 to 120. Friday night is 60. So
Okay.
yes, we have limited seating.
Are they on sale yet?
They will be on sale next week.
Okay, next week. Okay, and they're going to sell out. So Two Warriors Meadery, you can go to their Facebook page, Project4Hope Facebook page. That event is going to be happening November 10th and 11th. We will pick up this Keeping It Country Live Sons of AmVets Post 66 Veterans Tribute Concert. And this is going to be in the historic Shreveport Municipal Auditorium. And you're going to be there as well. So, I mean, talk about the Sons of AmVets, because this is a fundraiser for them, and they fundraise for you,
That's
Project
right.
4 Hope.
The AmVets in Monroe area, actually all over. I mean, they are a great bunch of people, and they've done fundraising. They give us a donation every quarter.
Every quarter, yes.
It's just amazing how much the AmVets do in our community and the things that they help. They also have where they're raising flags. If you have a flag at your house and it's kind of tattered and you can't afford to buy one, they'll come to your business. They'll come to your home. They'll hang new flags. I mean, it's just extraordinary. The AmVet riders, they do so much in our community for not just veterans but kids. It's really great to work with this bunch.
So those tickets, you can get them at keepingitcountrylive.com, keepingitcountrylive.com. That's going to be Saturday, November 4th, which works out well because
It
that's
does.
the Saturday weekend before November 10th
Right.
and 11th for the Louisiana Viking Feast. And another one, too, is the T-shirt sales here at the Q, $20, and 15 of those dollars, yeah, that's right, goes to Project 4 Hope. Bill Brown, the station owner, he made that up himself, and so
That's so awesome.
he's sleeping in, and he can do that because he's the owner. But folks, if you want those T-shirts, you got to come by the radio station. What else is going on? Because I know there's something else. Has to be, right?
Always
Volunteer Day. What do you
something.
keep going out to the land for? Is there a volunteer day coming up, or?
I'm gonna shoot for a volunteer day next month.
Okay.
Because we have so much going on this month. I'm not sure of a planned date yet. Probably like the second or third Saturday of next month I'm looking at.
Okay, yeah, that'll be good. All right, so tell folks where it is. It's south of Arcadia, past Bonnie and Clyde on, you have the sign out there? Is that
Yes.
sign still up there? It's good? Okay.
Yeah, we still have the sign out there. We've got a sign on the cabins. You can see them right from the road. It is right past Bonnie and Clyde Trade Days on T Riggs Road. It's 129 T Riggs if you want to Google it or put it in your GPS. But you can go out there, and just take a look and walk around the property and look at what we're doing. So it's really coming together.
Well, I have the photos. And I know you have the photos as well. Are they up on the Facebook page or what this land looked like? What was the year, 2016?
Yeah, they're probably kind of back a little further, but I can always repost and bring them forward.
Well, I
so
got
people
them. I
can
got
see
them as
that.
well, just to see literally. I mean, it was a jungle.
It was. It's amazing to see it now, I'm
Right.
telling you.
Well, you got acceleration. This is a good thing. So folks become more aware of the cause because, and that's the whole part of the process. Awareness. If without the awareness, you can't generate the interest, then the desire, then the action. And so I know it's been kind of slow, but that's how it starts. When more people find out about this, I get this reaction. You said they're doing what? Where? Huh? Who? Am I?
Yeah. Hey, I still get that same reaction.
I know.
It's like, what are you doing?
What are they?
Have you
Really?
lost your mind?
No,
But,
it's just, this is a cool concept. It's a vet, and it's organically grown. So, I guess, you'll take grant money, but you don't have. This is we the people doing this.
This
It's not.
is we the people doing this, and it's on the community, and we're headed out to Bonnie and Clyde to set up and sell some raffle tickets and T-shirts, and when we put on an event, we have sponsors that help sponsor the event, and in turn that helps us to raise more money. So
There you go.
We need sponsors.
There you go. So tickets for the Louisiana Viking Feast going to be going on sale next week. They are limited. They are $100. Always remember the cause. By the way, Chef Pat Nolan doesn't do anything halfway, so
That's right.
It's going to be awesome food on both days, fun and frivolity on Saturday, a royal court on Friday evening, Keeping It Country Live, and the Sons of Ambets Post 66, the Veterans Tribute Concert featuring the Bellamy Brothers, Ronnie McDowell, and a whole slew of other folks. That's Saturday, November 4th. And get those tickets at keepingitcountrylive.com. I always just think I'm missing one other ingredient. Am I?
I don't know.
All
Now
right.
you got me wondering.
Nah. Well, we can.